What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, day 100 today. Can't believe I've been doing this for 100 days. Wow. I wonder how long you've been watching. If this is your first day, thanks for watching. If this is your 100th day of watching, thanks for watching. Anyway, without being cheesy, I got a video response. Imagine that. If you guys check out this video right here, the Katamari tribute.
So Saturday.
Forever soundtrack, the 97.
Got a lot of editing to do.
See? Look at video response to me. Yes! Yes! It's actually pretty good. The information he gave me is really, I think I'm going to use it, follow it. Because he's right. Ultimate Terrorist Plan. If you want to know what the Ultimate Terrorist Plan is, you go to my video from yesterday, or from 2 days ago, a few days ago, 3 days ago, Katamari Forever's tribute soundtrack. And there's a video response by Devotato. So, here he is on YouTube. Katamari Forever soundtrack.
Hey, what's up, man?
So if you want to see what's up with that, go check it out. Alright, so here's what we're doing. We are finishing putting this bad boy together. Today I'm going to go over the cable setup because I have a lot of people ask me about the setup. I don't know if they get confused or what's going on, but people try to set up this thing here. It's pretty confusing because there's a lot of look at all the ports, and then you got to plug it into the back here. So many ports. I mean, there's a lot of places you could plug it in. See, look at all these ports back here. Ports. So I'm going to show people how to set this up. Well, not really how to set it up. This is just the way I set it up. I mean, set it up however you want. But this is my suggestion. Now, this is the way I do it. I set it up because I use the control vinyls. You can use control CDs. If you don't have these multi-core cables, you can still use regular cables. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so we start with plugging in the appropriate colors to our audio 8 interface here on channel A and channel B. Alright, so now that we got it plugged in, I need to install this into there. Now, if you're using just a desk, you don't have to really install it anywhere, but you just put it somewhere. I gotta feed these cables through so that everything fits, and I'll show you how that works right now. Alright, so here's my placement. I got the cables coming out right here that are going to go into the mixer. All the cables are under back here. I don't know if you can see. They're stuffed underneath. I had the interface right there. The cables are kind of stuffed around it, you know. That was like the only place they would fit. Alright, so now we got to plug each one of these in for each channel. They're all labeled right here. There you go. This one's mixer line in. So when you go into your mixer, you go to whatever the deck is, you know, deck A or B, and you go to the line in right here. This is line in for deck A, this is line in for deck B. Then you go phono in for the one that says mixer or turntable. Since I'm using turntables, I gotta use the phono port right here. This is where you're gonna connect. See this little cable-y thing? This screws in right here to this spot, right there, like that. And then these go into the multi-core cable inputs. Now what that does is See this little spot right here, phono or CD? If I press phono, it'll use the turntable head, and whenever I put a turntable or a vinyl on here, like say that vinyl right there, it'll play whatever's on the vinyl instead of using my computer and Traktor and that whole setup. When I switch it to the CD mode, I have to have this vinyl on right here, the Traktor control vinyl, to put it on, and then it runs as with Traktor and digitally and awesome and all the music I ever wanted. But that's in case you have somebody coming over and they don't use a computer, they just use the vinyl. Then you just switch it over, and then they can use the vinyl without there's no problems. That's the goodness with these multi-core cables. See, because they're all like connected the same, so it kind of splits it. That's kind of what this does. The Tails Media homemade cable, not available in any stores. But yeah, I'll explain that one in a second. So that's the basic connections. One's on A. You do the same thing for this deck over here, deck B. You flip it around, it doesn't matter, however you want to put it. Usually I label deck A. This is deck A. This is deck B. This works the same with CDJs. If you guys have CDJs, you just instead of using your control CDs, if they want to use a regular CD, you would switch it to phono. But you'd have to have this. There's a switch down here. It's phono or line. When you press it in, it switches it to a line input. When you don't press it in, it switches it to phono, which means, vinyl turntables. It's weird because the turntable heads are always connected when it's on phono, so you can't play like line through phono. It's all distorted. Yeah, it's ridiculous and crazy. But just think phono. Whenever you hear the word phono, just know that's vinyl turntables. Vinyl, real vinyl. CDJs use line or CD or something like that. Alright, so I'm going to get this all connected, and I'll show you the setup that I've got here. Okay, so here's the setup from the front, and here's the setup in the back. Got all the cables running. This is the Tails Media cable. Homemade cable, not available in stores. What it does is the same thing as this is doing right here. Okay. Because I have so much stuff to plug in, speakers and all of that, I have to split cables. So see these cables? See how there's 4, and it goes into 2. What it is it's, this is the left channel going to the left over here. This is the right channel going to the right over here. So it's like one on each left and right. So that's what this is doing. Only because I have to stream live, I have to go in to the microphone port right here to connect to Ustream, and so that I can broadcast using Traktor's broadcast settings. I go in on channel D right here. Alright, so that's pretty much it. This Tails Media cable, like I said, this one right here, it's going to go to the line in right here, and it's already right here. And then the two ends, the yellow ends here, are going to go to the tape for recording. And this other split right here is going to go to booth, so I can control all these speakers right here, these, and that one in the corner, and that one there, on this right here. And then the main is going to be those, and they will be on, of course, the main slider right here. That's pretty much my setup. Sometimes I'll connect my PS3 to like channel 4 and just play off the whole system, but that's pretty much how I have it set up. And I hope you learned something today. This is a pretty long vlog, and it's kind of like in honor of my 100th episode. I'm kind of showing you guys doing like a how-to video, because everybody's been requesting me like to do video on Traktor. All the tips that people have been sending me, like they've been asking me questions and stuff, so there you go. Alright, you can do it without the flight case. I did it with the flight case because I just got it. Traktor wins. If you want to see how all of this works, see me working on it, you can hit up the live stream every Wednesday at 7. We're streaming live with this bad boy right here. Alright, this is Tails Media. Rate, comment, subscribe. You know how we do. Twitter.com, Facebook, the whole Tails Media empire. And yes, I'm still wearing these SpongeBob pajamas. So.